All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next video in the series that covers how to do everything on our unit review. Again, these videos are designed to show us all of the problems on the entire review being solved, to go through the process in each section over and over and over again. This particular video is going to cover how to graph out of standard form after identifying the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Now this has many different names. It is known as the intercept method. It is also known as the cover-up method. So let's go through it. Basically, to find the x-intercept, what is happening is we are setting y equal to 0, which means our equation, 5x plus 2 times 0 equals 20, would have the entire y term drop out. This is why it is called the cover-up method, because essentially what that does is it generates a equation where the y term disappears. It leaves us with 5x is equal to 20. Okay, 5x is equal to 20. At that point, we would then divide each side by 5, and that would give us that x is equal to 4. Now, if x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 0, that is the point 40. Then we would repeat those steps to find the y-intercept. The y-intercept is where x is equal to 0, meaning we would plug 0 in for x in the equation, which would cause the x term to drop out. Again, that would be called cover-up because we would cover the x term to generate the equation 2y equals 20. And then we would solve that equation. So we have 2y equals 20. We divide each side of that equation by 2, and we get that y is equal to 10. When x is 0, y is 10, is the point 0, 10. Now once we have these intercepts, that's 2 points that are on our line. And if we've taken geometry, we know that through any 2 points there is only one line. So we can just simply graph those intercepts. 4, 0 is located 4 units to the right of the origin, and 0, 10 is located 10 units above the origin. And then we can draw our line through those 2 points. So there is our line drawn through our x and y intercepts. Let's do some more. So again, on number 32, we are going to find the x-intercept by letting y equal 0, which means we're going to do 3x plus 5 times 0 equals 30. That y term will drop out, leaving 3x equals 30. Then we will divide each side by 3 to get x by itself, giving us x is equal to 10. When x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 0, that is the point 10, 0. We then repeat those steps for the y-intercept, except for the y-intercept, we let x equal 0. 3 times 0 plus 5y equals 30 would cause 3 times 0 to drop out, leaving us with 5y equals 30. We divide each side by 5 to get y by itself, and 30 divided by 5 gives us y equals 6. That is the point 0, 6. So then we would graph those 2 points. 0, 6 is located 6 units above the origin. 10, 0 is located 10 units to the right of the origin. We would then grab a straight edge and draw a line through those 2 points. So there is our line with the equation 3x plus 5y equals 30. Okay, on to the next problem. Again, the x-intercept, we let y equal 0, which means we're doing 2x minus 3 times 0 equals negative 18, or 2x equals negative 18. We would then divide each side by 2, which gives us that x is 9. X is 9, y is 0, is the point 9, 0. Repeat those steps for the y-intercept, except let x equal 0. So 2 times 0 minus 3y equals negative 18. The x term drops out, leaving us with negative 3y equals negative 18. You've got to be very careful not to lose that negative, because we then divide by negative 3, giving us y is positive 6. So 0, 6 is the y-intercept. We would then graph those points. 9, 0 is 9 units to the right of the origin, and 0, 6 is 6 units above the origin. And we would draw our line through those 2 points. So there's our fourth example. 2 to go in this section, in this video. Okay, same thing, continuing. Okay, our x-intercept is when y is equal to 0. So we're doing 4x minus 3 times 0 equals negative 24. That y term drops out, leaving 4x equals negative 24. We divide by 4, and we get x is negative 6. X is negative 6. So that would be the point negative 6, 0 for the x-intercept. Y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So 4 times 0 minus 3y equals negative 24. That x term drops out, leaving us with negative 3y equals negative 24. And we divide by negative 3. When we divide by negative 3, we get y is equal to 8, meaning the point 0, 8 is on our line. Negative 6, 0 is 6 units to the left of the origin. 0, 8 is 8 units above the origin. So our line would pass through those 2 points. So there's our line. And off to the final example for this section. Again, to find the x-intercept, we let y equal 0. So 3x minus 7 times 0 equals 21, which means the y term drops out. 3x is equal to 21. We then divide by 3, which gives us x is equal to 7. So the x-intercept is 7, 0. For the y-intercept, we let x equal 0. So that'd be 3 times 0 minus 7y equals 21. The x term drops out, leaving us with negative 7y equals 21. We divide both sides by negative 7, and we get that y is negative 3. So the point is 0, negative 3. We then graph both of these points. 7, 0 is 7 units to the right of the origin. 0, negative 3 is down 3 from the origin. That means that our line passes through those 2 points, and we use our straight edge to get the picture of the line. That does it for this section and this video. Again, the next video will show the next section. The previous video will show the previous section. There's a video for each section of the unit review. Thank you very much for your time and attention.